Hello all, how are we doing? I'm very excited to be here. It is Friday. It's officially Friday afternoon with it now being 12:01. So I hope you're all in very high spirits. I hope you've had a very active and motivated week. And if you haven't, I think I have a little answer for you right here. I'm going to give you a moment just to jump on and join. I normally give a lot of time and I talk and I waffle. And I'm going to try this new thing where I try and make a shorter and snappier video. Purely so that I find, just an observation for myself, that if I'm watching other people's videos, the shorter the video the better for me, if I can just get a quick pearl of wisdom and then carry on with my day. So I'm taking that on board, and I'm saying that while I'm waffling, but yeah, there's something new I'm trying. You're also just going to have to bear with me a little bit, as I've got a different phone holder grabby thingy. Hey Nikki's here. Is Debs here as well? I think Debs is here. Come and jump on, come and say hello. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm trying this. It's actually not new. It's a really old thing that I use to hold my phone up. It's just something I've given my husband, the really good one, and I forgot about that until 2 minutes ago, so I've had to go and find this rubbish one. So if the phone jumps around a little bit, I do apologise. It's not as stable as my other one. Oopsie. So exciting news, new to 2019. I'm going to give you a little reveal to a little back project that I've had going on over the last month or two, and this is something that's really exciting. So I'm just going to give you a quick little introduction of me, and of course I'm looking down because my notes are here to try and stop myself from waffling so much. So I'm Katrina. If you haven't ever met me before, I'm Katrina. I'm the head of K-Fit, and the K-Fit values, I always find that I want to talk from a point of view of fitness where fitness can free your mind, fitness can help you with your mindset, can help you with your happiness, and I'm all about having the healthy mind over the aesthetic look that the media projects onto fitness and exercise. I think there's so much more to it than that, and that's what we should focus on over having really ripped abs. So that's me, and this is K-Fit. So I'm going to go straight to it. As I said, I'm going to try and make my videos a little bit snappier. So welcome to the K-Fit Club Health and Fitness Planner. Da, 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 da. Now, if you're not a club member, don't worry. This little update can help you too. So this is new to 2019. This is something that Sarah, our K-Fit Club foodie, she actually created her own little planner herself. She got all the things that she liked in it, and she did it for 2018, and she's found that it's been really helpful and really useful for her. So I said, is this something that could help other people? And she said, well, it's kept me on track, so I don't see why it wouldn't help other people stay on track as well. So this is what we've come together to create. So it's new to 2019. Now, if I can just get you to cast your memory back, or maybe if you weren't part of the K-Fit, if you didn't know about us in September, we had a 1-year anniversary for the K-Fit Club. So we have lots of different areas and things going on inside K-Fit, but the K-Fit Club is our online membership site. So this is where you can get online workouts, you get monthly bundles of workouts that are sent over to you for you to work through. There's a Facebook group that goes alongside it, and we give lots of fitness, lots of motivation there, and it's also the one place that we work on food and nutrition as well, because as I said, Sarah, our foodie, is in there to help. So when we got to our 1-year anniversary, some of you may remember, we used our free K-Fit group, the K-Fit fam, and I showed everything that we do in the club, and I showed everything what we do in the K-Fit fam for that 1 week. And that was a kind of celebration gift to people who weren't in the club. Club members, as a thank you for being with us, are getting one of these planners. That's their little thank you gift. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get one of these as well, just because I can really feel that I can sense I'm so excited to use this. I cannot tell you how pumped and already how motivated I am for my 2019 goals, just purely by holding this in my hands and by going through some of the stuff that I've already gone through in it. So it's something I'm going to give you all the opportunity to go through. So to get yourself. So before I give you all that information, let's just actually have a quick look through it, because at the moment it doesn't look like a massive amount. So as you can see, to start with, you've just got a little cover photo. So Health and Fitness Planner 2019, this is my year. Now as we go in, we've got a few little starter bits. So first of all, you've got my fitness goals. I'll talk through these as I go, because I appreciate this might not be the best view from here. But this is something inside the K-Fit Club that we're going to help people fill in. And if you ever need help, you can jump into the K-Fit Fam, or even if you just want to declare it, because when you say something out loud or you declare something, it then becomes a bit more real. But we've got our 3 goals here that we want to try and get through, and bearing in mind, I'd like you to try and get through these throughout the year. So I would think about having a short-term, a mid-term and a long-term goal. So about a 3-month, a 6-month and a 12-month goal. And you've got a bit to fill in here. Basically, I want you to scribble all through this, all over it, so that you can get as much out of it as possible. So there's your goals. We then move into, oh, I like this, some tips here on ways to implement your exercise into your lifestyle. So different things that you can do if you don't necessarily have time to exercise that day. There's different ways that you can fit in your exercise there with some top tips. And then moving on, this is my favourite piece of paper, 50 reasons to exercise. So you may hear me harp on about this left, right and centre all the time. This is my favourite piece of paper that I carry around with me absolutely everywhere I go. So, oh hey Kathy's here too. Thanks for watching, Kathy, hope you're well. So this is my 50 reasons to exercise little piece of paper here, and at the bottom here it says my top 3 reasons to exercise are, so you can write them down. So these are all little things and plans for you to implement in. You can do them straight away, or you can do them through the Christmas holidays to get yourself ready for 2019. I appreciate this is dropping. I told you this little gadget that I've got here is going to be a bit rubbish today, so I'll just try and wiggle around as I go. So yeah, these are all things that can help you get into the right mindset to achieve something really, really good. So then we move on to the monthly bits and bobs. So obviously we're starting in January. So this is what your calendar looks like. So January 2019. Now every single day you've got some information to fill in. Now bearing in mind, you don't have to do this 365 days of your year. But if you use this on a regular basis, on you know, or even just in your working week, or however you want to use it, use this to help you. Now every single day you've got bits to fill in. So you've got today's workout was, so if you did a HIIT workout, if you went to Zumba, whatever it was, you'd write it in. Time spent, so how long your workout was. Calories burnt, so if you're using a fitness tracker or something like that, then you can write down your calories burnt. As I said, you don't have to fill in all of these things. It's just if you want to, if you feel it's going to benefit you. Calories consumed, so if you're tracking your calories that you're eating, if you're thinking more about your healthy diet, then you can pop that in as well. And then at the bottom there, it's today I feel. So I think this is really, really important. And emotion, with exercise and definitely with food as well, your emotion can affect and reflect how well you're doing with your exercise. So, you know, if we feel stressed, we eat more. And there's loads of things we can reflect. Our food and how much we want to exercise reflects actually what we do and how we feel. And I'd really like you to work on that and see how you feel. Or it might even be, you know, when you do Pilates afterwards, you feel relaxed, or after you've done a HIIT workout, you feel really pumped and ready to go. So you've got that for every single day for your whole year. So you've got your January, and that goes on for 2 pages so that you can get all the information in. Filling these in as well will actually really, really help you. Just when you have days that are less motivated, if you look back and go, oh, well, I've done all of this, I'm not going to stop now, it's just going to help you stay in that right frame of mind. At the bottom, you've got how many workouts did you manage this month? How many workouts did you want to do for next month? So you set yourself your little goals there and you carry on. So just ignore that. This is scrap paper because I don't like wasting paper, and this is my copy, so it doesn't matter too much. So then we move on to my measurements. So every single month you've got a measurements page. This is really, really important. And if you're looking for something for a visible change, 100% you must go on your measurements and get off those blooming scales. So I have actually, having said that, added in a place to put your weight. So you can step on the scales and you can put it on, but I've almost put it there to prove a point that, I mean, this year I lost a bit of weight, but then actually my weight maintained and my measurements still got smaller as I was replacing fat with muscle. So it's really, really important. If I was just standing on those scales, I'd feel so unmotivated, whereas if I now that I take my measurements, I know that the work is still happening, which is really mega, yeah? So it's giving you all of the places to measure, and it's also just got a little guide there of how and where to measure. You pop it all down here. What I would probably do as the months went on is I'd go back and compare and say like how many centimetres lost or that kind of thing as well. So you've got all that in there as well, and I always measure on the first weekend of the month. So you try and do it the same place and try and do it at the same time of the day as well. First thing in the morning is best. So yes, you have your measurements. Oh, and then I'm really excited. So then we finish off the month with a workout. So every single month you have a workout in here too. Really exciting stuff. So they're all going to be your alphabet challenge. Now this is something I created when we made 12-week challenges back in the day, quite a few years ago. Some of you may remember this if you ever took part in any of our like first ever 12-week challenges. So as you can see, there's the alphabet there, and then there's a little exercise by every single letter. Now, every single month, I am giving you a different challenge. So for January's challenge, it's spell your first name, and not your short nickname, like your full name. So that in itself is giving you a little workout to do. You can tag it on to the end of another workout, or you can just do it on its own. Whatever it is, this is gold, yeah? And every single month, we're changing what you spell. And it might not be that you spell the same thing every single time. I know one of them spell out the name of the person that you last had a phone call with. So, of course, that can change every single time you do it. So, yes, you've got your alphabet challenge there as well, and then we move on to February and so on and so forth. What are we thinking? Do we like the idea? What are we thinking? Is it going to help you? Do pop any questions in the comments as we go along, anything at all. If you have any questions, do let me know. So, everything in here is to keep you on track. It keeps you interested. It's totally for you. You can use it as much or as little as you want. Obviously, I kind of come from the area of if you use it more, you're more likely to stay on track. The more you use it, the more you can implement it into your life, and it just kind of becomes quite a good regular thing for you to do. As I said, it's going out to our club members who joined before our anniversary as a little thank you gift, but I actually really feel like this is something that's not just going to help club members. This is something that can help absolutely anyone get back on track. So I'm going to put this at a small cost purely because it's my time to print it, it's all my paper, it's all my ink, and then I've got to go and get them all bound, and it's also going to be postage and packaging. But if you are interested, I am going to be selling these little babies for £10. So if you are interested, please pop me in the comments and I'll message you of how to order yours. So really exciting stuff. I hope that's exciting for you, or as exciting as it is for me, and you can, as I said, just pop any questions in the comments as we go. If there is anything you're worried about, whether live or on replay, just let me know. This is the first version, so this is something that Sarah and I have created together, all of the bits that we feel are really, really important to help you stay on track. It would be lovely through the year if we got any feedback on it as well. I'd be really, really interested to hear that. The goal, the idea is that hopefully this time next year or in the next couple of years is going to be one of those little projects that sit in the back, that we can make a really nice posh printed beautiful planner that will probably be a much higher price, but is going to be this wonderful thing. So as I said, for now it's just a bit more of a smaller version, but gives you still all the exact same information. So actually it's grabbing a bargain before it gets a bit more pricey and we do some real big printing and publishing on it. So as I said, £10, just pop me in the comments if you are interested. It's going to tie in with everything that we do in the K-Fit Club, and we're going to use our teaching in this as well. So you don't, as I said, you don't have to be a club member. But if you'd like to come and join us for a 1 free month trial, then I'll go ahead and pop the link in the comments anyway, so you can have a little think about it. It's a free 1 month trial. We are actually going to be increasing the price of the K-Fit Club in January, so there'll always be that free 1 month trial, but instead of going from £19 a month, it's going to go up to £25. So if this is something that you're thinking about now, then just have a little think on it, but maybe make your decisions before New Year, because that's when our prices are going up. If you're a club member now, you stay at the same price. So please don't be concerned that any club members now your prices go up. It's just from January the 1st and onwards. I had a little review, and I go and speak to a professional about it and make sure that I'm doing everything right. And they kind of told me I was crazy for it to be that low. So that's why it's going up a little bit. It pulls on my heartstrings a little bit, but apparently that's the right thing to do. So I'm going to be back soon with some more 2019 information. A few really exciting things definitely happening in January, so that we can really start that year with a bang. I feel that's really, really important, and you know, I know everyone has that Christmas guilt, myself included, so we can kind of get rid of that as quickly as possible. Remember, you still have classes, we still have everything running up until the 17th of December. It has been mega motivating to see so many people in classes this week. New faces, old faces, everyone's just getting back on track, and we've got a good few weeks to just keep going with that so that you can rid yourself of that Christmas guilt as much as possible. As I said, any questions, just let me know. If you like the planner, if you know anyone that this is going to help, as I said, me in the comments, but you can also share this, tag friends if you think this is going to help somebody else and really make a difference to their health and fitness. Please, please, please just share or tag their name. And that's everything from me. Was I short and snappy? Oh, do you know what? For me, 15 minutes, that's not bad. I'm pretty impressed with that. Thank you very much for watching, whether live or on replay. Any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, everyone.